Tomorrow, the trial for Fred Wiggington gets underway. He's the man accused of killing his wife, Elsie Wiggington, whose disappearance captured the community's attention in last year.
WDBJ7's Layla Mitchell has been following this case from the very beginning. She joins us live now with what we can expect. Layla.
Yeah, Natalie and Jean, it has been a long time coming for Elsie's family, who have been fighting so hard to get justice for her in this case. It was just last August when Elsie's remains were found on her property, buried under a concrete slab under a trailer. And since then, it's been a lot of motion hearings, and now I can't believe it, we're at trial.
And Layla, can you take us back a little bit how this investigation really got started? Was it with that discovery, as you said, of remains underneath that trailer?
Yeah, so it actually flashes back to June of 2023 when I spoke with Elsie's family a little bit after that, and they were saying that that's when she disappeared completely without a trace. And this was after she had expressed fear for her life, and she said that she was ready to divorce her husband, Fred Wiggington. Then we also heard testimony from a neighbor who said that he saw Fred and Elsie together on June 23rd. They were having some type of altercation, and after they both went inside, he said he never saw Elsie come back out again. And then over a year later, investigators searched her property, and cadaver dogs led them to behind a trailer where they found the concrete slab and then found Elsie's remains. And that's when this case really took a turn and Fred was arrested.
Yeah, so Layla, let's talk about the evidence that investigators say that they have linking Fred to Elsie's death.
Yes, so investigators say that they have a picture of a gun that they found on Fred's phone that they said was taken the same weekend Elsie went missing, and they said Fred referred to that photo as a souvenir photo. Investigators also say they found a cord that was matching one that was wrapped around the tarp where Elsie's remains were located, and they found that cord at another property where Fred was living. And then we also heard from a jail inmate who testified that Fred actually told him that he shot Elsie in the back of her head and buried her on her property. Now, Fred's attorney says that this case is completely circumstantial and Fred maintains his innocence, but for Elsie's family, they are ready for their day in court and they are ready to get justice for Elsie.
I'm sure it's been a long time for them. Layla, you'll be in court all week long. We know that. What should people expect from this week? Does jury selection begin tomorrow?
Yes, jury selection begins tomorrow, and the trial is expected to last 4 days. So it starts every morning at 8:30 a.m. I'll be there every day, and I'll have the latest at the end in our evening newscast on what happened in court.
All right. Thank you so much for the update and for covering this case for us. Layla Mitchell, thank you.